Hello students, very nice good morning to all of you. I am Roshan Kumar of Maths Teachers Modern English School Kunti Nagar, Nevada. Students, today I am going to discuss next chapter coordinate geometry of chapter 5 class 9. So our topic is coordinate geometry. Coordinate geometry is the branch of the geometry. Coordinate geometry is the branch of the geometry. First of all, the French mathematician René Descartes in 1637 introduced the Cartesian systems of coordinates. Cartesian systems of coordinates for describe the position of any point in a plane. In two-dimensional coordinate geometry, we use generally the two types of coordinate system. First is the Cartesian system, or also we say that the rectangular coordinate system. Cartesian systems or rectangular coordinate system both are same, and the second is the polar coordinate system. Okay, in Cartesian system of rectangular coordinate system, in Cartesian system we represent any point by the ordered pair. What do you mean by ordered pair? So we drive the x-axis and y-axis. So x dash o x and y o y dash. Okay, at any point in this plane, suppose this point is P, and the position of this point from origin, so the distance from the y-axis is A, and the distance of the x-axis is B units. So we write the position of the point is A comma B. Okay, so A comma B is the specific order of represent any point. So A is the x coordinates and B is the y coordinates. So we say that ki A comma B do not equal to B comma A. Okay, so A is the distance from the y-axis of any point, and second place B is the distance of the x-axis of any point. Polar coordinate system, B represents the any point of in this system is r comma theta, but polar system is not present in my syllabus. So only the Cartesian system, we study the Cartesian system or rectangular coordinate system in class 9. Only we study the Cartesian system or rectangular coordinate system in class 9. The branch of mathematics in which geometric problems are solved through algebra by using the coordinate system. For that system, that branch is called the coordinate geometry. So in this chapter, first is coordinate axis. the position of a point in a plane. The position of a point in a plane is determined with reference to the two fixed mutually perpendicular lines are called coordinate axes. So we draw a diagram. X dash, y dash, O. So in this figure, x dash O x is the horizontal line and y O y dash is the vertical line, and both lines are mutually perpendicular to each other. So these two lines are called coordinate axes. Draw the two mutually perpendicular lines. X dash O x and y O y dash are two mutually perpendicular lines are called coordinate axes in any plane. So these two lines are called x dash O x and y O y dash, which called the coordinate axis or axis of reference. Okay, and the vertical line y O y dash is called the y axis, and the horizontal line x dash O x is called the x axis, and the point O is called the origin. Okay, students, next topic is coordinates of a point in a plane. So first of all, we draw coordinate axis x dash O x and y O y dash, and P be a point in a plane. P be the point in a plane, and the distance of P from the y-axis. Okay, distance from the P of y-axis is, we draw perpendicular on x-axis. The distance of P from the y-axis is a unit, and the distance of P from the x-axis is b. So we say that the coordinates of the point P is a. The coordinates of the point P is a. Okay, for students, A is called the point P coordinate a comma b. So A is called the x coordinate or abscissa of point P. Okay, A is called the x coordinate or abscissa of point P. Okay, so we say that any point represent in a plane in these coordinates. A is the x coordinates and B is the y coordinates. For A, x coordinate is also called the abscissa and B coordinate is also called the ordinate. So B is called the y coordinate or ordinate of point P. Okay, so A is called the x coordinate and the second name of A is called abscissa of point P, and B is called the y coordinate and the second name of B is called the ordinate of point P. Okay, students, Next is quadrants. Next topic, quadrants. What is quadrants? So first of all, we draw x-axis and y-axis. X dash O x and y O y dash. These two lines are called coordinate axis. And this coordinate axis divides a plane into 4 regions, and each region is called quadrants. Okay, so this is the 4 region x, o, y. These 4 regions are x, o, y. First region. Second is y, o, x dash, and third region is x dash, o, y dash, and the fourth region is y dash, o, x. Okay. X, O, Y is called the first quadrant, and Y, O, X dash is the second quadrant, and X dash, O, Y dash is the third quadrant, and Y dash, O dash is the fourth quadrant. Okay. If any point present in the first quadrant, then the coordinates, then the abscissa and the ordinates of that point is positive. X coordinate is positive and y coordinate is positive in the first quadrant. Okay, first quadrant, if any point present in the first quadrant, their abscissa is positive and the ordinate is also positive. So, and the second quadrant, if any point present in the second quadrant, so abscissa is negative, and x coordinates is negative and the y coordinate is positive. So minus plus. Okay. Third quadrant, abscissa and ordinates. It means x coordinates and y coordinates both are negative. So minus and minus. Okay. And the fourth quadrant, plus minus. If any point present in the fourth quadrant, the coordinates of the point is positive, negative. Yani abscissa of the point is positive and the ordinate of the point is negative. In other words, x coordinate is positive and the y coordinate is negative. So, just like examples, a point P minus 4, 3 present in which quadrants? So, minus and plus. Abscissa is negative and the ordinate is positive. X coordinate is negative and the y coordinate is positive. So negative, positive present in second quadrant. So then we say that the point present in the Cartesian plane in the second quadrant. Okay. And next, a point A is 3, 4. Both are positive. Both coordinates of the point A is positive. Abscissa is positive and ordinate is also positive. So we say that the point A present in the first quadrant. So, and the next, a point Q minus 3, minus 5. So this point x coordinate as well as y coordinates both are negative. So we say that the point Q present in the third quadrant. Okay. Students, we discuss a question on which axis do the given point lie. So first of all, we draw diagram coordinate axis x, x dash, y, o, y dash. Okay. Question number A, 7, 0. So x coordinates equal to 7, x coordinates or abscissa, and the y coordinates equal to 0. It means the x coordinate equal to 7. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 and 7. The point from origin, distance of the x-axis is 7. Distance from the y-axis is 7. And the distance from the x-axis is 0. It means the point lie on the x-axis. Because the x coordinate is 7 and the y coordinate is 0, the point lie on the x-axis. Okay, and the point 0, minus 3. 0, minus 3. So ordinate is minus 3 and the abscissa is 0. Then we say that the 0 and minus 3 lie on the y-axis, downward direction from origin. See 0, 6. So x coordinate equal to 0 and the y coordinate equal to 6. Okay. Then we say that the point 0, 6 lie on the y-axis. Okay. And minus 5, 0 lie on the x-axis.